Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're happy. Quinn's in town, so.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good.
Yeah. And we get them for almost 3 whole weeks, so.
That's cool. That
It's the
sounds
longest
great.
we've been home for. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. So we're mostly he's sleeping in and. Yeah.
I think back when our kids came back here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Chris
That's what
Raddy's
we were out
just
running the other day. We came back in and Rob started talking to the dog loudly.
Steve.
Like, you remember we?
just no, I don't think so.
Nope, they're asleep. Yeah.
We are go.
Where's he going to school?
He's at University of Maryland. He's in the DC.
We're ready to go. Yep.
And he'll be done in the spring.
We'll get it cracking here.
And it looks
So
like
we're live? Okay.
he'll out with a company
All right.
that, so
We'll call the meeting to order. Excuse me. City Council meeting is approximately 12:05 p.m., December 23rd, 2019. And Madam Clerk, can we please get a roll call?
Shelley Dahlquist? Here.
Sarah Watson-Curry.
Here.
Shelley Carlson.
Here.
Heidi Duran.
Here.
Deb White.
here.
Larry Selfable.
Here.
Chuck Fenderson.
Here.
Steve Wood. And Mayor Jonathan Judd.
Here. We can please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. The Moorhead City Council welcomes and encourages public input on issues listed on the agenda or of general community interest, time and council permitting. Speakers are limited to 3-minute presentations. Advertised public hearings are scheduled so that the public is afforded an opportunity to speak. Public hearings are generally scheduled 15 to 30 minutes after the start of the meeting. However, the starting time may vary depending on other scheduled agenda items. Citizens wishing to address the mayor and council regarding a specific agenda item other than public hearings will be afforded an opportunity during the discussion of that item. Citizens wishing to speak on matters not listed on the agenda will be afforded the opportunity to do so under the heading Citizens Addressing the Council, usually scheduled at the beginning and the end of the agenda. Each person requesting the opportunity to speak is asked to fill out a special request to speak form, of which I do have a copy here in my packet, and they're located right outside in the entryway coming into the council forum chambers. With that, are there any amendments to the agenda, item number 3 for those at home? Seeing none, there's nothing on consent agenda. And are there any citizens here to address the council? Having received no forms, there are no mayor or council appointments. So moving on to item number 7, resolution to approve the 2020 tax levy and budget. Ms.
Good
Caldwell.
afternoon. Thank you, Mayor, Council, for coming back again and seeing us today. When we went over the presentation of the budget and we went to the 2.9%, everything was fine, except there was a little bit of a glitch in a spreadsheet that I was using from the previous finance director that just didn't add in the new tax base that we're expecting to have. So we did everything and gave it to you all the way through just right, and it's not going to make any changes to the 2.9% that we were talking about as a tax rate increase. However, the total amount that we need to levy needs to include the new tax base as well, and that was omitted from the information that was given to you last time. So in adding in the additional tax capacity that we so greatly need and appreciate, that brings our actual dollar that we're levying to the increased amount plus the additional amount that we would get from these new businesses and new construction or assessment changes. So that would just increase the tax levy to $15,823,792, which was an increase of about $279,000, I think it was, from previous information that was provided. So just basically a bookkeeping cleanup item. It was all included in the discussions, and it was all part of the 2.9% tax capacity discussion that we had. It's just simply correcting that, the amount that's going to get levied to the county, so they will include an amount for the new tax base as well as what we needed jointly combined, and that would be this new amount. So if you have any questions, the other thing, there's just some minor adjustments on the fund amounts too that we cleaned up. That was because we're doing a couple things this year. We were pulling rental registration and parks and the Comp Center, HHIC, into the general fund. So they'll all be general fund departments instead of a fund of its own, which is very common for those to be part of the general fund. So we're cleaning up that as well. And in doing so, it just increased the general fund a little bit more than, because I was pulling those all together. So we wanted to clean that up again. So after taking a little harder look, making sure we were all ready to go to get this to the county, because we have to have this levy to the county by December 28th. So today is a good time to get back in here, and I appreciate you being here and just approving this increased tax levy amount. Again, it does not increase the 2.9% tax rate increase that was discussed and presented to the public. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Okay. Thank you very much. Does that bring about any questions or comments from anyone? Motion to approve made by Councilmember Duran, seconded by Councilmember Hendrickson. Any further discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Item number 8, Mayor and Council reports. Any reports from anyone on that dais before Christmas? No? Okay. City manager reports, updates? No? No executive session? Any new business? All right. Any citizens that wish to address the council now? No? Hearing none. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Duran, seconded by Councilmember Carlson. We'll give it to you, okay? I'm assuming there's no objection. We are adjourned. Thank you.